Let's talk about mediumship again. As I discussed earlier, we're coming into that season where it's really, really hard for people that have lost loved ones. And I was thinking about it and I thought, well, what's the best way that I can describe to other people that are missing their loved ones um, this holiday season to be open and aware of signs and the things that their loved ones want them to know. So this is what I came up with. They were telling me, first of all, be grateful. Because if you're missing somebody that much, it's because they really, really loved you or you really, really loved them, right? So knowing that, it gives you an opportunity to be grateful and have an open heart. Yes, it's hard when we lose somebody that we love, and it's hard to stay open. And what does that mean to have an open heart? Well, when you're hurt, it's just like when you get burnt and you like take your hand away and you close everything down. It's the same with when you lose somebody. You tend to just close your heart and not open it to anybody. Through any trauma, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a breakup, whether it's a death, you name it, right? So that being said, stay grounded, stay open with an open heart. Know that the more you talk about them, the more that you make their favorite cookies or do things that they used to like and keep their memory alive, it keeps that connection wide open. And I know for me, even when I was going through my really, really hard time of grieving, I remember when my younger sister passed, and when I got to the hospital, she was already gone. And once I got over the initial shock and picked myself up and went into the bathroom to wash my face with cold water, I felt her pass through me, almost as if giving me a hug from the inside out. So what I'm explaining to you guys is, when you're laying at bed and you reach over to the pillow where your loved one was, or you're in a very vulnerable state, I'll call it, that is the most perfect time for them to come. And you may hear a whisper or someone brush across your cheek, or the bed kind of like all of a sudden feel like there's an indent in the bed, or someone touch you. That is them. That is them. I promise you. When you go to bed at night, ask for a visit. Say, please let me see my sister or my mother or my father, and let me remember it. Let me wake up and remember it. You see a red cardinal and that was their favorite bird, that's them. They will use everything and anything around them to try and get your attention. So they're not gone. They're just in the other room. Continue to talk to them. Continue to, do things that they loved and say, oh, this was what grandma liked. Oh, this was her favorite cookie, whatever. And, truly, 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 they're just in another room and they love you and they miss you just as much as you miss them, but not in the same way. So I hope this helps.